Hi gamers, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are all having a good one. Hopefully better than how I feel, personally. Hopefully you guys are doing much better than how I feel. Music was aggressive. Sorry, I fixed it. I fixed it a little bit. How we doing, guys? How are we today? I am on day 3 of being sick, so I'm better, but it still hurts. It still hurts. But I got my 2 shifts covered yesterday and the day before. Today was my day off, and then I work a lot in a row, and I was like, listen, if I don't stream now, I'm not going to be able to stream for like almost a week. And I didn't like that idea. So unless I do early streams, but we'll see. It just depends on how much my body can like tolerate, if you will. So we'll see. We will see. Everything's just based off of the body. I know it's a little early for me to stream as well. I just figured the earlier I get it out of the way, probably the better I feel. So we're just rolling with it, if you will. Also, hi Ace and Bri and everyone who's joining the stream. I appreciate you guys. Hello to everyone on the red platform. Hello to everyone on the purple platform. I hope you guys are all doing well. Doing fantastic. Also, I did see these on the starting soon screen. Ariel with the 51 months. That is a heckin' long time. I appreciate you for being here for 51 months. And 𝗏𝗏 with the 33 months. You got your shaker cup. Do I drink an entire tub to celebrate? I think no. Me no think that that's a smart idea, but I'm glad that you like it. I know a lot of people have been getting theirs recently, so I hope you guys all enjoy it. Like I said, it is a permanent item as well, so if you guys have to like wait until your next paycheck and like plan things out accordingly, if you will, totally get it, totally understand. Pokemon PhD, how's it going, gamer? If we could get a shout out for the goat over here, that'd be greatly appreciated. Hopefully your climb has been well. It's an honor and a privilege. My friend Flair said that you stopped by her stream, and listen, I need you to know, when we had your stream up, we were dying, like cackling, losing our mind. It was so funny. It was so funny. It was just like, we got the good randoms. So it was so funny. I ascended into heaven, actually. That's just what happened. My soul left my body. The climb has been okay. I'm taking a short break to scout Rapidash. That's fair. I cannot blame you in the slightest. Also, Dan with a tier 2. I appreciate you so much, gamer. Well, the day is here. 6 flopping years. It is 6 years of you being here. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 6 years. That's such a long time. Wow. Chad, do you guys know that this is like 6 years of me being a creator? That's nutty. That's nutty. I'm in shock, actually. A little bit of shock. Dang. Thank you for being here for 6 years, Dan. That's insanity. Insanity. Thank you so much, Dan. Thank you, thank you. My first ever Twitch sub. The honor goes to you. Is this how the emote works? It sure does. It sure does. Hi, Shadow Wolf Plays. It has been. Oh, it's Travis Stacy. You changed the name. I've been sick recently. I just caught a little bit of a bug. Thankfully, it's not worse than it is. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people have been getting flu. A lot of people have been getting a lot of things like worse than what I have. I just have really bad food aversion is probably the worst part right now, on top of like every single day it's different. You know what I mean? Like day 1, it was a really bad tummy ache. Day 2, it was like my lymph nodes were super sore. And the longer I talked, it felt like they were getting like squeezed, and they became like tighter and tighter and tighter the longer my sentences and stuff like that went on. So it was a whole thing. So yeah, like I said, day 1 was a tummy ache. Day 2 was like lymph nodes getting squeezed. And like day 3, I still have like tummy issues, but my throat's better. And now it's like my tummy and my head. So it keeps like changing spots, which is I guess better than being like bedridden in bed with the flu. But that's why I couldn't stream, because it was like, I felt like I was going to throw up and then I couldn't talk. So I can at least talk and do things today. I just can't do it well. So, like I said, this is the first chance I was going to have to stream in like almost a week. So, welcome back from ad hell. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys on Twitch for dealing with the ads. YouTube people, I have no idea when you guys get your ads. So, I'm sorry if you've had to deal with them. At least on Twitch, like if you're a sub, you don't have to get ads. Having to pay for YouTube Premium is just not ideal, let me tell you. Please drink hot tea. I will definitely do the best. I'm a big fan of the medicine ball tea. I don't know if you've ever had it. It's so good. So good. Big medicine ball tea enjoyer and promoter, if I will. I know there's no actual medicine in it, but it's like, it's just so good on the body. I usually run my ads manually between Unite matches so nobody misses the action. That's a smart way to do it. For sure, for sure. So, I have a problem streaming Unite. Because I know when we played you, I was comfy, right? I was an Absol main, like one trick, turned to support player, right? And I have become a support main. And what I have realized by being a support main is that a lot of people don't have self-awareness, if you will. And I'm sure you know that. And so the amount of times people will like get on voice chat and blame the 𝗔𝗎𝚗𝚗 or the support player for not pocketing them as like an objective is happening on bot lane, and they're all the way at top tier 2 pushing things, right? And then they come into my chat and say a whole lot of bad things, or they get on VC and call it a lot of bad things. Danko was there for that one yesterday. The lovely 𝗃𝗘𝚘 who just fucking hated me for no reason as a duck pocketing the entire team. He's pinging me from all the way across the map as the team fight's happening down bot that I'm actively pocketing. It was so silly. Anyways, I have learned that I can't stream Unite because I don't have the capacity to babysit the children who come into my stream and be like, all right, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You're bad at the video game. and then it just turns into a whole different conversation. So I have learned, you guys from Subathon have even seen what happens when I stream Unite. Remember the slow bro player who came in here? Oh my God. Because I wouldn't share my snacks during Subathon? I don't know. It was so weird. People are weirdos. Blaming the support for the fundles of blaming the car for not the driver. Exactly. Exactly. I don't even know. What happened? I missed that. Basically, I was solo queuing last night, and I ran into Danko's trio with, like, he, 𝗎𝗏𝗄𝗛, and Midnight, I think was the third. And we had a 𝗃𝗘𝚘𝚘 who, keep in mind, I was running experience share, pocketed it the entire lane. We never got ganked either. We were winning the bot lane, and then it all of a sudden decided it was mad, even though it had levels and was doing well, that it decided it was going to offlane the entire game and check it out, ping me. And then every single time I was at an objective actively helping the team, it would offlane and then check it out, ping me as the fight's happening on the bottom Reggie. And it's in mid farming birds, check it out, pinging me. And so, like, Danko and I obviously weren't in call because Danko was in his trio. So, like, I would check it out, ping the tank, and then his trio would check it out, ping the tank, and it was just like, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. I'm like, listen, buddy, I just want to quack my way to victory. You were winning. Why are we here? Why are you mad at the duck? You have the levels. What is wrong? So, I don't know. Sounds like a rough time. It was just like, I don't know. I don't have the capacity to deal with people let alone in-game blaming the support, let alone coming into my chat and trying to tell me that I'm the problem when I'm the Blissey that averagely heals 140k. That's a you problem, not a me problem, okay? If I'm healing 140k and you are still losing, that is your fault. You have mods, ban them? Oh, I would. And I do. That just means that I ban every single person who comes into my chat. Because no one ever comes in and says, hey, you were a really good support. Except for Pokemon PhD. You guys should follow them. You guys should support them. They're the GOAT. No one ever comes in and says that. They're like, ew, a woman on the internet. This is why you play support and you're still bad at support. And I'm like, right. Tell me more. Tell me more, my 36k Drain Crown Scope Lens Cinderace. Scope Lens isn't even a bad item. I don't know what I'm yapping about. Anyways, we're doing our best. Shout out support mains, literally. Give Hannah a hug for me. Please do. Anyways, chat. That's a lot of yapping. Our comps were our Tinkaton again 5 big booms. Literally, I was just like, pocket Danko, pocket E-Mans, pocket Danko, pocket E-Mans. And I was, because the Tink was just cooked. It was done. That's why I was like, listen, if I have one job, it's to quack my way to victory and pocket the stupid horse and the stupid squirrel. But come face a package deal in that. So, I recognize a good supporter because I also main support and I know how painful it is and I respect it. Listen, a humble round of applause and a salute and a purple heart, because as someone who also solo queues support, the shit I've seen. Like at a certain point, I don't know if you resonate with this, you start to become numb because you've seen so many bad plays happen, like Guardy ulting the birds, like just random stuff happening that like it no longer phases you because you're so numb to the atrocities that the minute anything that's actually a good play happens, you're like, oh my god, they're playing together. They're dealing with the pockets. They're CC chaining. They're doing things. That's so crazy. So you get more shocked when good things happen than bad. That's what I say. I stay away from Unite. So many trolls telling you what you can and can't do. That's just any MOBA. The issue is that Unite is one of the most beginner-friendly MOBAs that have clear instructions both in the game and online resources that tell you exactly what to do and how to do it. It literally holds your hand through the entire thing, and people just blatantly ignore it and don't play the game how it's intended to be played, and then they get mad that they're doing bad when they're the ones actively not doing anything to help themselves. It's too complicated to me, and that's fine. That doesn't have to be your kind of game. I'm just saying, in comparison to like League and Dota and all of these other ones that are like atrocious to deal with because there's so much going on, if you can't handle the handhelding one, like there's not much I can do to help you because the amount of information that is readily accessible to help people, considering the fact that Unite doesn't even allow you to D-rank, you can only go up and your rank doesn't reset you at a base level ever. I don't know what to it's a free ticket to Masters. They literally are just like, oh, would you like to be in the highest rank with all of the best players and never D-rank? Here you go. You just have to, you just literally have to use your thumbs and attempt. Because even if you're bad, they'll give you enough bot games to go all the way to Masters. Back in my day, you could D-rank to Veteran. Back in my day, there was no CC chains. Back in my day, Score Shield was one of the best items in the game. Everyone was running Fluffy Tail Absol because they thought that you could run Fluffy Tail and it would work on all of the objectives and that it would do increased damage for everyone on your team. Back in my day, Release Sylveon was the most broken Pokemon in the game. Wigglytuff was still the most broken character in the game, and it's still kind of there. But don't forget the Unite move finger. That is a good one. That is a good one, sorry. How could I forget? You're not going to be able to ult the birds without your Unite thumb finger. Back in my day, they added defenders and supports semi-frequently. That's crazy. That's crazy. Mom, Linda's having war flashbacks again. Not the war flashbacks. Oh my gosh, sorry. All of these things are happening. I need to like read your guys' messages real quick. Chantal, thank you so much for the I can't speak. The tier 1 sub, 6 months. Thank you. Good morning, Smile. Maynor on YouTube with the 11 months. Lynn's been a while. How are you doing? Sadly can't catch stream because of college. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. It starts at 8:30 a.m. and finishes at 2:15 p.m. That is a yucky long day, and I am very sorry for you. Thank you for the 11 months, gamer. I am recovering from being sick, but I appreciate you in your 11 months. And Ipper over on YouTube, 62 months of membership. Back in my day, there was no Pokemon Unite. There was only red and blue, and you liked it. Thank you. Thank you, our wise Punksington. I don't know. I felt like everything I was gonna say like would have aged you, and that would have been mean. Yes, chef. Thank you for red and blue, because without it, how would we have gotten Pokemon Purple? Violet's right there. I'm just saying. Recovering from a stroke is actual hell. Are you okay? Are you okay, Connor? Sending you all the love in the entire world. Please do whatever you need to do. Hopefully this can at least be a positive distraction for you.
Logan says, I bring good news. I went 4 of 5 in Showdown OU battles yesterday.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing Showdown battles. Congratulations. Love that for you. Hi, Balix. I hope you're doing well, gamer. It's been a minute. How has life been? What have you been up to? Is it bad that I still like Unite on the social element? The small chance of meeting cool people like you is omega worth. That's very true. My boyfriend and I are both like creators, and we got to go to Pokemon Worlds last year. So just being in Hawaii, surrounded by a whole bunch of like just Pokemon fans, especially like Unite fans itself, like getting to be like front row basically when like the grand champions were called, and just like being there from beginning to end every single day and seeing everyone in person. It's so sick. Like there's just such an energy to it, and like it's so fun, like meeting Spraggles in person and being like, hey, long time no talk, high five, you know what I mean? It's just so cool meeting good people, you know? Like it sounds really cheesy. Like, chat, we're gonna get really sentimental here. I don't even know if we're gonna touch the game. Let's just keep it honest. I've been yapping for 21 minutes. Like the trajectory my life took, like I was a sorority girl who was about to go to school in London to study mental health psych at a like very prestigious university. COVID happened, and the mod that I was a creator for, or sorry, the creator that I was a mod for originally was like, you should upload silly Pokemon videos. I think you would be very good at them. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if that's my jam. I don't know if that would go very well for. And they were like, no, you should do it. You should upload Pokemon videos. And I was like, okay, Smile. So then I did that, right? And then Unite came out and a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, I now live in Georgia with a whole bunch of other really cool Pokemon content creators that I'm blessed enough to call my friends. Price, thank you so much for the 62 months, gamer. That's a Kitsune membership as well. The $100 member tier over on YouTube. You're literally the GOAT. It's literally an honor to know you. It was so good to see you at AWA. Thank you so much for being here, Price. I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you. Thank you. Just another person in the community that I don't deserve, by the way. But for me to be like, I'm going to upload silly little Pokemon videos on the internet, right? And then COVID happened, Unite came out, And it's like the positive impact that just Pokemon itself has had on my life. Like, if you would have asked me in 2016, like, where I thought I would be in 2025, the answer would not be living in Georgia with a bunch of PokeTubers, dating a PokeTuber, traveling the world to go to Pokemon events, like making a whole bunch of friends through Unite. Like, some of the like closest friends that like I talk to regularly on the daily are either like mods turn friends or like people that I have met through the Unite sphere specifically, which is like insane. Like the Dubster, we don't talk about him. He's a bad man. A bad man. Ain't no way. PhD, if you've had to deal with him, my condolences.
𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 wants everyone to catch in the chat.
Lie Glory. Speaking of Unite, I had a blast playing with Andy yesterday. Listen, if you ever need a person, you let me know. Yeah. Like, we were in our Unite server watching Vandy play Unite. That's what we were doing. It was really silly. What is a dubster? So the dubster is an individual, we'll say, that is well known in the Unite community for being an awful individual, who may hold the record for calling people the most amount of slurs on Unite VC. Like a world record. And so, like, it's one of those things where if you queue in with the dubster on your team, like, your likelihood of being called, like, words that you didn't even know you could be called go up an insurmountable degree. Even if you're playing the game well, they just throw, and then you just get to hear, like, a long string of vocabulary that you didn't know could be strung together like that. You know? So, I couldn't tell if it was a joke or not. No, it's real. So it's like a whole thing where people would like call him out on Twitter and be like, "Oh, you ran into him. My condolences." Yeah, he's just a troll. He's like ultra omega troll in the Unite community. So it's one of those things where if you see him, you just hit the deafen button next to his name immediately, just to save yourself some sanity, or you have the record your screenshot
𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏
ready.
wants you to FaceTime Vandy Smile.
So you can document it. You want me to FaceTime Vandy? I can do that. I don't know if he's gonna answer. Wait, what did I just read? Potential dyeing of hair? Vandy's gonna dye his hair and he didn't even tell me? Tell him a joke. Chat, give me a joke to tell him. Who's got a good joke? He never said it was his hair? That is fair. Why can't you give Elsa a balloon? Because she'll let it go? Is that the joke? Is your refrigerator running? Chat, I think we gotta come up with a new joke. Let me just... You guys can see this, right? Yeah, you guys can see this.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Can you guys even hear him?
Hi, Chad.
So, Vandy, is your refrigerator running?
A couple weeks ago, no, but yes, it is running.
Well, thank goodness. I just wanted to be sure.
That's really good. Thank you for checking up on my fridge.
Do you want to go catch it? Or like...
How much money do they donate for you to do that?
None, actually.
You just did it for fun?
Yeah, no, I'm a sellout, so I just do it for free.
Gosh dang it, babe. Oh my goodness gracious. Hi, chat. Hi, everyone.
Lynn's very charitable. Yeah, that's it. I'm not a sellout. I really love being a charitable individual.
Exactly.
Okay, well. Logan says, Vandy, I'm sorry that I forced this to happen.
I knew it was him. I knew it was him.
Also, are you dyeing your hair tomorrow?
If they do the incentive.
Am I dyeing your hair?
It'll be after the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
I was like, if so, I need to go to the store before I go to work tomorrow.
No. It'll be after the stream. We can plan it sometime. Don't you worry.
Okay. I'll let you go back to doing what I'm assuming you're doing.
I want to die.
How much anime have you watched?
All of season 1 of Assassination Classroom, which was like 28 episodes. It's not fun.
You're doing great.
I hate this bug.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. First world problems. I also talked to my dad so I can give you the rundown on what's happening.
Yes, please do.
Oh, not right now though.
Yeah, obviously. Okay.
Have a good stream, babe. I'll be lurking.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
I love you.
I you too. Goodbye. Is that everything you guys wanted, dreamed of, hoped for, and more? Hopefully. Vandy sounds like misery incarnate. Literally, when we're all playing Unite chat, he literally screen shares his Discord and he hunts it in call. Nonstop. It cost a little too much money, though. Tristan, at least you're honest. At least you're honest. Time to lurk and read the last 65 pages. Chat, I'm so behind on Onyx Storm. I am so behind. My ADHD has just not allowed me to focus on it. I get like a couple pages in and I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. I can't sit down for long pages of time and read it. And it's like my favorite book series to ever exist. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if it's a part of the sickness and like the brain fog, but like the amount of times I have to like read a page and then I have to go back and I have to reread the page because I only half read the page. Like, I don't know. I got it today. Kirst, my recommendation, big one. Go through like an online thing and refresh yourself on like every single character because there are so many characters thrown at you at the beginning of the book. There's like at least like 8 new characters on top of throwing in like a whole bunch of characters from book 1 and book 2, and they don't really give you much of a refresh other than telling you like what dragon and which signet belongs to which character. So big recommendation is get a refresh on the characters, because even I, who knows book 1 and 2 like the back of my hand, I was like, I don't know what they're saying to me right now. Is this a person or a place? Hi, Tobin. Game of Thrones? No, it's called Fourth Wing. It's actually getting made into a TV show, which is going to be really exciting. I'm very excited for it to come out because apparently the script is really, really good and the author's like kicking her feet about it. So the fact that it's actually being done well, I'm like super excited for. Super, super excited. Jordan, you're sick too. I had to call out of work today. I called out of work for the last 2 days. This is day 3. My head is like throbbing right now. But I'm here. A TV show like Squid Games? The very same, Dango. You're so good at this. He's really good, chat. I know the book's like the back of my hands too, and it got me a little. It's just like the very first 2 chapters is just a lot of information. Like a lot. Also, congratulations on catching up on Gen 5 uni. And you watched Solo Leveling. You caught up in 2 days. Congratulations. Things we love to see. Mine too. Thankfully, I'm not scheduled for the next 2 days, so it's resting time. Well, see, I took 2 days off, and now I work for like 5 days straight. So I'm buckling up is what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be really great. It's gonna be really awesome. I'm not gonna freeze my ass off. Nope. Ain't no way. And we're gonna hope for the best. Because I, like, obviously when I'm sick, I can't stream. On top of, like, not being able to go into work. And so it's just, like, there's only so much time I can take without getting money. You know what I mean? Good luck working for 5 days straight. Thankfully, I really love my job. And I have a lot of fun with my job. And, like, there's a lot of, like, opportunities being presented to me for said job. That are just like really exciting, you know what I mean? So, at least I enjoy what I do. It's just the fact that like I am a chronic insomniac, and so I work a lot of like later shifts just to like have my sleep schedule function at like a bare minimum level. So the only downside is like recently my shifts have been overlapping with the time that I usually stream. So it sucks that I can't do like both in one day without like pushing myself, but it's just a lot of fun. Like it's genuinely one of the best jobs I've ever had. I don't get paid as much as I did at some of my other jobs, but like the fact that I don't have to go into work and be stressed and just be like, I'm having fun and I love everyone I work with, like we're rolling. Is Fourth Wing gonna be my next solo series to read? If you enjoy the concept of like Divergent meets dragons, it's so good. It's like military academy for dragon riding and fantasy, and depending on which dragon you get determines what powers you get. And then there's like the political drama between the different like kingdoms. It's really sick. It's like Game of Thrones meets Divergent meets like dragons. It's sick. That's kind of how my schedule looks. I'm praying for all the tips next week because my bank account is crying. I can only imagine, girl. Like your poor car. Like I don't know how it's still running, but I'm really happy that it's still running, to be honest with you. At least a little bit. I mostly like my job though. I think if one thing wasn't happening with your job, I think you would be okay. I think there's just one big buffer that you have, Chantal. And I think if that one little buffer went away, you would be like in bliss. And I think that it should. Not that I have any space to say, but I think that it should go away. Just from like a code of ethics standpoint, I think is what I'm gonna say it as. So. That does sound intriguing. I like ACOTAR and Throne of Glass. Oh, if you like those, you'll love Fourth Wing. You'll love Fourth Wing. In my opinion, Violet is like Feyre, but with more of a backbone. Like, Violet's more frail physically, and so to deal with that, she's like smarter than everyone else. And so it's like how do you outthink the challenges that your body can't physically keep up with? So it's really sick. I like her. Like Violet to me is probably the best character that's been written for like modern media that I'm like, wow, that's what I would say in that situation. Or like, that's exactly the way that my brain would think. So it's cool to have a character be written in like exactly like the word and like the ways that I would act. So Rebecca Yarros has the same disability Violet has. Aww. That's really cool. I've never heard that in any of the interviews. That's interesting. She's one step away from carrying us to unite worlds. I'll just put you all in my, like, you know the little pocket that 𝗏𝗎𝚎 has where its little egg is? I'll just use that as a kangaroo pouch and I'll just carry around all my friends in there. And we'll just, like, hop and skip around to, like, wherever we want to go, you know? My car has so many new parts right now. Bless your car. It also had a new starter and an unexpected low battery. Supposedly it's a good car if maintained, but there's... Yeah, it's just... This is the issue my mom had, right? It got to the point where the repairs were worth more than what her car was worth. And my mom has like a 2014 Nissan Altima, right? Which is like a good car. And it was like very well maintained, very well everything. She traded it in because the repairs were gonna cost like $2,000 when the car, when you trade it in, is only worth $2,500. So she was like, well, if I'm gonna have to pay for the repairs anyways, I might as well put it down onto a new car, just so then that way I can have a car that runs, you know? Like, obviously I know you have a lot of things on your plate, but, you know, I just don't want you to keep paying a lot of money to, like, have one thing work, then another thing fix, another thing work, and then another thing fix, and another thing work, and then another thing fix. Because at that point, you're just out, like, you could have bought, like, 2 new cars for the same price, you know? Hi, James. Welcome in, gamer. You've lost 50 pounds? Over 50 pounds since you had the stroke. That's so crazy. I'm so sorry, gamer. I'm so sorry. That's so awful. I mean, like, are you okay now? Like, how are you feeling? Hopefully you're feeling at least as okay as you can. But that's happened to me several years ago. The car was estimated worth 200 and the repairs were worth 1,500. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Want to hear good news? Please, actually. I would love good news, dare I say. I will say, I am going to actually, like, open the game a little bit because we do actually need to get some encounters, but thankfully we're, like, shiny hunting for these little guys anyways. So we can just keep yapping. I just want to get at least, like, 1 new encounter, even if I don't stream for, like, too long today. Just so we don't have as much to deal with. Yeah, I wish I could also drop 50 pounds, but obviously, like, that's not the way you want to lose it, unfortunately. I don't know. I'm just in this weird enigma where, like, I've been working out, I've been eating less, eating healthier, and I can't lose weight. And obviously, I don't look bad. Obviously, I'm not, like, overweight, but it's just, like, it's very confusing to, like, do everything right for a long period of time and just have nothing budge, you know? So, it's a silly little time. It's a silly little time. All right. We have Arson Barson Carson. Our lovely little person. We got our absolute asses handed to us at the gym, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. We have 1 Pokemon, and it's the shiny Metagross. That's it. That's what we've got. That's it. We literally lost Umbreon, Ampharos, Leafeon, Herdier, and our Strawberry Jello. All in the gym fight. Metagross came out on 1 HP. So we're gonna fight this Team Aqua, Magma, whichever we have, right? I think it's Magma in this one. Hope that we can survive that one fight. And then we're gonna just go to Slateport, go in the cave, pray we get an encounter. So that's the plan. That's the mojo, if you will. After job hunting for nearly, wait, how many months is that? I can't see it. 2 months, you finally found a new one. You start February 3rd. Congratulations. Obviously, you don't have to say where you're at, what you're doing, all that kind of lore. But is this an emulator? Perhaps, if you like citrus fruit, is what I will say. Because legally, I'm actually not allowed to say. But if you enjoy citrus fruit, it might be. But that's very exciting, James. I hope it's everything you wanted it to be. And, you know, you can relax and not feel as stressed. And, you know, like, finally at least feel like you have some control of your life, you know? Because feeling like you're not in control of your life and what's happening to you is all good. You know? Oh, no, you don't have to apologize. You're all good. It's like a thing for PokeTubers where, like, we're... because of Nintendo ninjas, if you will. If we are, we're not supposed to say. So my answer that I say is, chat, don't you guys really like my Nintendo 4DS XXL? It was an exclusive DS that was made only for PokeTubers that really puts these games in ultra high-res graphics. You may have not seen it on the market. That's because it never was, Smile. It's my cop-out answer. You should have heard how I met my boyfriend. He came into my chat as a viewer because he was also like an on-the-rise PokeTuber. And he asked me how to randomize Pokemon Sword and Shield. And that was literally how we met. And I said, hey, you want to know how to randomize Pokemon Sword and Shield? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your Nintendo Switch, right? Now, what you need to do is you need to make sure that Pokemon Sword and Shield is in your little game slot up here, right? You got to make sure that it's in there. Otherwise, this isn't going to work and you're going to be wasting your time. So what has to happen is you got to hold it from the top and bottom like this. You want to be sure you have a good grip on it because if you don't, this could go really bad. But basically how it works, you guys probably saw that there were a lot of graphical issues with Pokemon Sword and Shield, right? You know, a lot of people didn't like the graphics of the trees, a lot of stuff like that. That's because they didn't actually put the components in the game together very well. And so because of that, it's very easy to manipulate the files. So because of that, what you're going to do is be sure you have a good grip on this, once again, and you're really just going to shake it. You're just going to shake it up and down. And so if you want to, I have personally found good results listening to Shake It Off by Taylor Swift while doing this. It helps you keep the tempo, keep the beat for a little bit. You want to do this for about at least 60 seconds if you want to have a good randomization. Otherwise, you know, you might get like halfway through and then it stops being randomized. And who really wants that, right? But then afterwards, the Pokemon will be so confused and like jumbled up because they've been shaken up and down a whole bunch of times that it's actually going to displace them into new locations. And if you do that, that's how you randomize Pokemon Sword and Shield. And he hated me at first because I trolled him too hard when he came into my chat. Because again, legally we can't say anything. And then he was watching a different content creator, and that content creator was like, hey, we're gonna go raid my best friend Lynn's. It's gonna be really great. Go send her all the love. And he's like, okay, I'll go see who this person's like friend is. And they raided, and it was me. And he was like, it's her. And then he realized that I'm a walking meme, and everything that I say is sarcasm and laden in just like ultimate layers of meme. And that nothing I ever say can basically be taken seriously. And now we've been dating for 4 years. 3-ish, 4-ish, something like that. I don't even remember. Like, we know, like, the rough timeline, like, the rough, like, time zone of when we started dating. We don't have an actual anniversary. We're just like, it was sometime around here. We've been dating long enough I don't keep track of it anymore. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize this was a train about it. I thought it was a wild Pokemon. My bad. And that, kids, is the story of how I met your father. I feel like playing a different game on stream tonight, but I don't know what. I personally was a big fan of Dragon Age the Veilguard. I don't know if you played it, but that's probably like my favorite game that I've played recently. I don't know if that's up your alley at all. I haven't heard of that one, unfortunately. If you're a big fan of like RPGs, like fantasy RPGs, especially where you like have your option to be, we might lose here, chat, by the way. I'm yapping, but like straight up, if Metal Claw doesn't kill, well, I don't know if I quick attack here. I don't think quick attack's enough. Oh, detected. I thought I was dead. Wait for it. Do we die? Do we win? We win! Wow, crazy. But you basically get the option of being like your mage build, if you will. You can be a ranger that's like bow and arrow and dagger built, or you can do like your sword and shield, like paladin kind of vibes. And basically the whole like storyline, right, is that there's a character from one of the previous games. You don't have to play the previous games to like understand anything really. But they're trying to tear down the veil that holds back like the ancient elven gods, if you will. Veil comes down, two of the really big bad elven gods escape. They try to destroy the world, right? Your job is to recruit a whole bunch of like ragtag team of misfits, almost like Baldur's Gate style. There are a whole bunch of different classes, a whole bunch of different roles. And you basically stop them. But there's a whole bunch of different maps. It kind of has like the Mass Effect kind of thing where like you have to get approval ratings from all the different factions. And your approval rating from the different factions and which approval ones you have ratings with and the choices that you make have impacts on not only the dialogue, but like the different endings you can have. So like your decisions matter. Probably the most intensive character customization I've ever like played with. So that's really cool. But yeah, it's also real-time fighting as well. If you don't like how Baldur's Gate felt, where it's like you click your stuff and it's not real-time. But watch a video on it or something. It's a really fun game. I put a lot of hours into it. Like a lot of hours. A concerning amount of hours. The only game I put more hours into aside of Pokemon was Baldur's Gate. So it's obviously not everyone's cup of tea, but for me personally, it takes all the aspects that I love of like all my favorite games and kind of puts them together. So I personally enjoy it. I found a video that's Baldur's Gate characters as vines, and you didn't send it to me? I'm sad. I'm heartbroken. If you find it again, let me know. Hi, Casey. I hope you had fun at Disneyland, gamer. I hope you had a great time. I love decision-based games. That's why I love the Life is Strange series. I have heard of that one, yeah. I think I started playing that one. Back when I worked at like the video game store, you could like rent games. And so I think I rented that one and I played a little bit of it. But I didn't get like super insanely far. So I picked up Unite last night. Sorry, I like lost my spot in chat. I picked up Unite last night for the first time in a few weeks, and guess what I ran into game one? Pungle. Pikachu in the jungle. That's gonna be my guess. Hi, American. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Are you streaming to YouTube as well? Yeah, I simulcast. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. I don't know why I'm going here. I need to go to Slateport. If it's anything but bots, I'll be surprised. Comfy pony, it was gross. Yeah, I like. Comfy pony's interesting. It's really a situation of you either steamroll or you get your ass kicked. And it's not great. Trigger warning, go pony. Cause like when Pony released, that's what Newt and I tried originally, was Comfy Pony, and it worked really well. And then people woke up, and the people who are good at Comfy Pony woke up, and people like figured out how to cancel it, if you will, and like how to play around it. The thing that was very shocking to me is like how you break Pony, like how you get the Pony to stop being unstoppable is you have to break its shield on it. I kid you not. I literally played Pikachu last night to try to like get Volt Tackle on it. Because I'm like, if I can catch it when it's not unstoppable just once, you can collapse on it, right? It had its shield. Keep in mind, I'm a full damage build. I was like, wise choice, Spoon. I ulted, Electro Balled it, and then Volt Tackled it, and that still wasn't enough to break its shield with other Pokemon hitting it at the same time. Like, they need to nerf how much shield it gets. So, that's my thing. I found Glaceon is a decent counter to Pony. Like, again, it's breaking the shields. Glaceon's probably solid if you can get your spears to land on it. I tried Mean Look Umbreon, and the issue with Mean Look Umbreon was the fact that you would like do your point and click next to it in order to get it in the sea bear circle is what I call it, if you will. I don't know why I kept calling this Slateport. We're literally going to Dewford. What are we doing? Anyways, lost my entire train of thought. So I would Mean Look it, but the Pony's so fast that basically what would happen is I would click on the Pony, obviously, because it's a lock-on, right? And it would, like, pivot my Umbreon in the direction of the Pony, but because there's that little, like, buffer time between you clicking on Mean Look and the circle actually appearing, like, it wouldn't fully process the Mean Look. And so the Pony would just like be able to get away because the Pony is faster than the processing time the game has to put it in the circle. Like I don't know. I was pulling out all the stops last night. The best counter we have found, at least in our group, is 𝗔𝗓𝚗𝚗. Age has been the best counter. Good luck, PhD. I will try to stop by later tonight and say hi. Chat, if you're not following PhD, you guys should do it. Really kind, really swell guy. He reminds me a lot of Scarecrow. If you guys are fans of Scarecrow sketch, which I'm hoping you are, considering Vanity's literally doing a Soul Link with him tomorrow. So. When I was watching his stream, when we queued into each other, I was like, wow. He reminds me a lot of Scarecrow. Appreciate you stopping by the other night. Thank you, gamer. I appreciate you. Sketch is good people. Sketch is great people. Have you tried the Agumon strat? Chat, when are they adding Agumon to Unite? Let me know. Let me know. Kierst, you're just a mod for everyone. Listen, I had Kierst down on lock first. I had Kierst before a lot of everyone else. Not to call dibs. But I've had Kierst for years. Oh, hey, chat, there's Arceus in here. Vandy, Johnstone, and Linz, this is true. These are all very factual things. Can I not run? I can. Okay. You should make them pay rent for her mod services. That's crazy. Let me just rent out my mods to people. Can you imagine? Listen, if anything, like, at least pay 𝗑𝗏. Pay the mods. If I had the money mods, all of you guys would be salary. Let me tell you. At least you guys don't have to do much. Thankfully, chat's pretty tame. You could pay me in a shaker cup. Speaking of shaker cup, chat. I can't say much, but Vandy and I were both given a similar little thing that's gonna go down. Vandy's happens this weekend. Mine will happen later. So ours will not happen at the same time. But if you have been considering getting advanced, not the shaker cup, by the way. I don't think this code works on shaker cups. And if they do, they did not tell me that it does. We were both given a little sweet treat by our partner managers. So if you've been debating buying advanced, wait until this weekend for Vandy's little sweet treat. Or if you need to wait till your next pay period, mine will be happening next week. So they will be happening at different times. But congratulations to all of you guys getting your shaker cups. I hope you guys enjoy it. The quality for them is really, really high, which makes me very excited. That makes me feel a lot better than giving you guys like a really cheap plastic shaker cup that feels like it's like gonna fall apart if you put it in the dishwasher for too long because it's gonna melt and distort itself. So it's like so sturdy. You know what I mean? Like if a criminal breaks into your house in the middle of the night and you needed something to just like on the side of the head, you know? Do the treats overlap or are they more or less the same treat? It's the same treat, they don't overlap. They just happen at different times. There's only so much I can say. But I'm trying to like figure out how I phrase this. There's a set time that is attached to each little sweet treat, if you will. There should be a pulling up my calendar app. Pulling up a calendar app. There's about a 3 to 4-ish day break in between Vandy's little sweet treat and my little sweet treat. So when Vandy's is active, mine is not active. When mine is active, Vandy's is not active. It's the same treat, just different days. Yep. Currently, at the moment, I'm waiting for money. I can't blame you. I literally cannot. My mom came home with groceries today. She had like 3 bags of groceries. And keep in mind, half of it was like... My dog's been having really bad allergy issues. So we've been having to make her food from scratch. Which is like just frozen vegetables and rice and quinoa. And just like anything we can get that's not meat. Because we have found out that my dog is vegetarian now, by the way. Fun fact. It can't eat meat. If it has meat, it goes into an allergy attack. That even prescription grade allergy medicine can't handle. Which is just so shocking that this happened out of the blue. We can't do beef, we can't do salmon, we can't do turkey, we can't do, like, we've tried everything. My mom tried bison. Bison didn't work. We're trying to figure out if sweet potato is off the list. Sweet potato might be off the list. Just out of nowhere, by the way. So her dinners recently have been like rice, quinoa, chickpeas, black beans. We're going to find out if she can have lentils. It's literally just like finding a control group and like adding one, taking one away until we're able to like finally find food that's just like she can eat it and it has enough protein, you know? But my mom came home with groceries, all of that to say, and half of it was literally just the stuff to make my dog's food, which is like rice, quinoa, dried out chickpeas, like dehydrated, you know what I mean? And she's like, Linz, does this look like $45 worth of food? And I'm like, nope, sure doesn't. How old is she? Dakota? I'd say about 7-ish. She's a German Shepherd Belgian Malinois mix. She also has something else in there. She's a little bit of a mutt. Hey, Ben. How are you faring, friend? How are you faring? Good for her. Honestly, true. Let her slay the day away. Oh my gosh. Chat, I had to take Bentley to the vet today. Speaking of Dakota. I had to take Bentley to the vet today for just his like yearly like checkup vaccination stuff. I took Bentley to the vet. And Dakota was so mad that I took Bentley in my car. We didn't even go on a WALK. Right? She assumed we went for a WALK. This dog was so mad that she didn't get to go. Keep in mind, it was to the vet. That she not... Hey, purple ghost. I still don't know why I said purple. Because that's blue, chat. Blue raspberry ghost. How many balls do I have? 15! Look at us go. We're really weak to this thing, so we need to catch it ASAP or we're going to die. Great ball for a great mon. Thoughts? But this dog was so upset that when I came home from taking Bentley to the vet, she, like, we have these little, like, baby gates up for the cat so the cat can get into rooms, but the dogs can't. Because Dakota is, like, a scavenger, so anything that is available for her to eat, she will. I don't think I can hit this, by the way. So we're literally just gonna have to throw balls until it works. She knocked down every single baby gate in the house. Got into all of the rooms and, did her scavenging. Knocked down our air purifier. I'm still trying to figure out what all she did. But I literally came home to the house being destroyed. And not like ate things, chewed things up. She just dismantled it. Like the pillows were off the couch. She was mad. She literally was like, screw this baby gate, knocks it down. Screw the air purifier, throws it down. Knocks down the other gate, takes off all the pillows from the couch. Insane. Blossom went to the vet today for vaccine shots too. I spent a crap ton of money on prevention treats. The heartworm? The heartworm is where they get you. You just ordered a shaker cup? Congratulations, Dan. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it a lot. I'm personally a big fan. I'm a big, big fan. I'm glad you guys like it, though. I'm so glad you guys are getting it. Thank you, thank you. It means a lot. I know that cup is expensive, too. So, like, I definitely don't take you guys ordering it lightly at all. Like, beyond generous. You know? And like I said, I tried to find the, like, line. Oh! Does this kill me? Alright, chat. We are now in a predicament. I didn't think it had a ghost type move. 1, to throw another ball. 2, to run. The state of this run is now in your guys' hands. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Honestly, if you don't get it, you're kind of SOL. 1, 1. All right, we're throwing a ball. We're throwing a ball. Ominous win, right? Yep, there it is. All right. Ooh, chat, we lived. We got a low roll. All right, chat. I'm gonna ask it again. Now do we run? Or do we throw the ball? 1 for ball, 2 for run. One, 1, 2. Elijah, welcome to the stream. Okay, hold on. I actually have to count this. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Chat, me thinks we lose. Me thinks you guys threw the run. That's crazy.
Chat, I can't believe you guys would throw my run. The run that was toast. The run that we had no hope of saving. How? Ron Weasley, how dare you steal that car? Chat, how dare you steal my run?
All right, hold on. One dark type and it would have been cooked anyways. Listen, I never said you were wrong.
𝚑𝚗𝚗𝚑𝚘𝚗 wants to see some love in chat.
Aw, thanks, gamer.
I promise it was a bit. Bunch of fugitives, the lot of them. That's really funny. Hold on, chat. I gotta do... Okay. Lynn's almost run the Nuzlocke and we ruined it. Soiled it, chat. I can't believe you soiled it. All right. We were kind of cooked. We were kind of cooked. Just a little bit. Come on, chat. Not cool, dude. I can't believe I only had one Metagross that only had one attacking move that could hit ghost types. And you guys had the audacity to say that the run was cooked. I can't believe it. Chat, what are we naming our character this time? What are we naming our character this time around? Criminal? 99 problems and Pokemon are 98 of them? To be honest, yeah. Professor 𝗔𝗓𝗏, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day, gamer. We've had a lot of professors in here today. I second criminal. We're naming ourselves criminal, chat. Is that what we're doing? Illness. Fugitives? Because you guys are fugitives? Like, is that what this is coming down to? Criminal sustained motion carries? Alright, alright, alright. Oh my god. Chantal, your brain. Wait. The way your brain works. Chat, we have criminal. It's criminal, but we're ill. I'm a professor that specializes in shiny Pokemon. Oh, this is fascinating. This is fascinating indeed. Well, we have custom shiny Pokemon here. They're nifty little fellas that you haven't seen before. Oh my god, Ben. So between Blossom and your car, you spent half your paycheck you got today in 8 hours? Oh my god. If you don't mind, if you want to tell me how much your vet bill was, I can potentially recommend you ours. Because ours isn't too far from our house. Like, I don't know where you guys are going. But I can at least compare the price and potentially recommend you our place. I don't know if that'll make it better or worse for you, but that's so awful. Chat, why is everything expensive? Why is everything expensive? I hate it here. Oh, that's not what I thought that was gonna be. Dang it. Yours a prevention treats, fee vaccine, and blood test. It was the works. That is fair. That is very, very fair. Yeah, mine was... Sorry, my bad. Mine was shots. They had to do a fecal sample. I don't even remember. I have the receipt. I don't know. I don't even know. But at least Blossom's happy and healthy. You know? You may have paid a lot of money for her to be completely fine and have no issues, but hopefully that means she can still be happy and fine and continue to have no issues. They wouldn't let him get that sample. I gotta bring it myself and bring it next week. I had to bring it myself. Yeah. I had instructions to bring a Ziploc bag. We love when our pets have no issues. Chat, when I moved, not this time, but the time before that, poor Bentley. He was so stressed because it was his first time ever moving. And he got stung by a bee at the same time too, and man, was a mess. His little snout was so swollen. He was so stressed. He didn't know how to handle everything, and like his whole face was just like it was the definition of chubby bunny. I felt so bad. I meant to message Katie. I forgot I was sick. I felt so bad. Like a part of me like went poof when I saw that. It made me so... I need to message her. I just forgot because I've been so sick. Little guy. Alright, chat. You guys get to vote for the starter as per usual. Our options today include... Murkrow. Simisage. A fan favorite, chat. Or Amora. Or Amora. So, mods, if one of you can handle the poll on Twitch, I'll handle the poll on YouTube. And we can just count votes that way. If you want to run it for like 2 minutes. And then just go in order from left to right. Okay. Is Honchkrow in this game? Yes. Twitch mods, do you need me to do it? You know what? Might make you Poke as well. Why not? I got you, Bri. Thank you. Thanks for grabbing it. All right. Chat, why play Pokemon when you can just Pokemon? Have we considered? So I see there's a new run. Yeah, I gave chat the option to call the last run dead because our last encounter was going to kill us. Or I could run. And they told me to YOLO it, and if I catch it, the run lives, and if I don't, the run dies. And that's what happened. We let the run die. Yeah, it was a sad time. It was for sure a sad time. We did our best though. And you know what? Sometimes that's all you can do. All right. So Amora's winning on Twitch. We're going to have to add up percentages. What are the shiny odds? 1 in 35. Give me a second. Okay, Gabby. I can't see the votes on YouTube unless I vote there too. Yeah, isn't it just a sweet little treat? And that feels like cheating. I can't vote. Can you do a soft reset for fun just to see if your starter shines? Oh, I for sure can. Hi, Doom God. Welcome to the stream. Amora's tied for first. Okay. Gabby's doing a calc. So is the starter Amora across both platforms? Is that what we decided? I'm not gonna click until mods tell me that that's... We have to average it. Usually they actually line up and people are on the same page across both platforms. This is the first time we've had a split in a while. As an ice type lover, this is awesome. I love Amora. Sweet baby angel. Answer is Amora. Okay, great, fantastic. And it wasn't shiny. All right, and for our randomized movesets today, chat, we have Absorb, Rollout, Smackdown, and Powder Snow, which is at least better than what we have had in the past. At least better than what we've had in the past. Oh, and we have Speed Boost. Wait a minute. That's really silly. A couple of nice stab moves. Let me tell you, we have had really bad luck with our randomized movesets. Like, horrendously bad. It's sad we lose it upon evolution. This is true, but we have a long ways to go until it evolves, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember what level this thing evolves. Isn't it like early 30s? Question mark? Maybe we find Eviolite? I mean, it just depends on, like, what we're able to have. 39. Okay. I knew it wasn't 40. Hi, Spark. Mark. You finished? How do you feel? Obviously, no spoilers. Also, Amora's nicknames are Littlefoot. canonic nickname. I feel everything. Everything and nothing all at once. Is the ending to this one better or worse in just gut-wrenching, sitting there in awe at what you're reading at the page than Iron Flame? Alright. Let me force this thing to be shiny real quick. Oh, I didn't even know you had the mascot claim. I thought you... Oh, you don't have Growlithe. I always think you have Growlithe, but I forget that Crimson has it. If you don't break, then you're not human. That's concerning. I don't want to break. Okay, so rank the endings in just jaw-dropping shock from book 1 to book 3. That's what I'm curious about. Oh, I literally didn't restart. Hold on. Also, chat, unironically, this thing came with soft sand. We actually got an item that helps us too. Crazy. I can't wait to see how this one ends considering how wild book 2 was. That's what I'm saying. I got you, 2Crow. I will let you know immediately. Okay, let's see the shiny chatters. We have not Scyther. Oh, she's like fire type. It's like Amber almost. It's like old Amber. She's stunning. Your Honor. She ate and left no crumbs. I care her. A sweet little baby angel. Wow. Okay. Onyx Storm, Iron Flame, Fourth Wing. I'm terrified now. She's a new Amber. Well, kinda. I was thinking of like the old Amber like fossil item. But it can be the new old Amber. She's Gorgina. She's stunning, Your Honor. Also, hi, Jewel. I've known you for 6 years. It's the last sentence. Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I'm cooked and afraid, actually. Like, am I gonna cry? Or is my jaw gonna unhinge, like, more than I thought my jaw could ever unhinge? Like, do I need to have tissues ready? That's what I'm concerned about. Definitely the second one, but quite possibly both. Brilliant. Love that for me. That's a really... It's a really nice thing. What book are we talking about? The third book of the Fourth Wing series. It came out, like, earlier this week. It's called Onyx Storm. So... It's a really popular book series that's actually about to get turned into a TV show. You will need tissues for the specific page. I already know one will get you. Yeah. Yeah. Never heard of it. Fourth Wing is basically the equivalent of like what the Hunger Games was. Like back in its prime. Like there's probably... The two head honchos right now are the A Court of Thorns and Roses series and the Fourth Wing series. Those are probably at the same level as what like Twilight and like Hunger Games were in their prime. Both of them are about to get made into TV shows, so a lot more people are about to hear about it. I don't know why I went for rollout, chat. Don't even look at me. I was literally like reading chat and just like not looking at what I was actually fighting. ACOTAR has literally nothing on Fourth Wing now. Listen, ACOTAR is not finished yet though, for what it's worth. But I've read A Court of Thorns and Roses already. It's one of my favorites. It's so good. It's so good. So a lot of people are going to start hearing the names more if they haven't already because they're getting made into TV shows. So. Good luck for your shiny luck with the Sprigatito, though, Logan. I need Sarah J. Maas to give us the news. I'm hopeful. She's been teasing it a lot, though. I would be very shocked if we don't get ACOTAR book, what is that, 6? ACOTAR book 6 by the end of the year? Where am I going? Professor. See, chat, this is how out of it I am. I don't... I read that in the whole Throne of Glass set. Throne of Glass made me lose interest. I still have to force myself to finish it. Like, I just need more to, like, actually happen in Throne of Glass. That's my issue with it. It's so slow paced. I need more. The MC changed like halfway through. I don't know. It's very interesting. I think you'll like the latter half of the Throne of Glass series more than the first. But see, that's what I'm at, is I'm at basically the latter half, and like I'm losing interest in the latter half. So I need like to push myself through. I need to push myself through. I will say, it's like some of my favorite series right now from like the fantasy genre, especially considering they're free if you have Kindle Universe, is Lady of Darkness and the Legacy series. They're both by the same author. Like, she's, I don't want to say an underground author. She's starting to get a lot of recognition from Book Talk, which is really, like, it makes me very happy for her. Because her series, like, absolutely deserve all the credit in the entire world. They're so good. They're so good. I put them on the same tier as ACOTAR, and Fourth Wing, personally. Both are just very different. Like, Lady of Darkness is very Throne of Glass meets ACOTAR. It's kind of like if those two literally had a child. And then the Legacy series is probably one of the most well-executed original, like, fantasy concept designs that I've ever read. It's definitely more modern. It's definitely more like your Crescent City. But it's fantasy done in a modern setting that's done very, like, alarmingly well. So good. And they're free. Flew through them, I did. Yeah, Primordial Sea Gardevoir, a little silly. Oh, and BHM has Drizzle, if that's not enough. Also, I just realized your name is Eric Yeager. Is that an Eren Yeager playoff? I'm assuming it is. If not, that's really funny. That's what I said. It's a little silly. Like, obviously I was reading the messages and then I went, wait a minute. You know what that sounds like? Hi, Evil Monkey. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Hello, hello. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful night, a wonderful evening. Hey! Chat, it's pink. We have ice types. We have ice types for days, chat. A singular fire type comes along and we die. Like, immediately die. Do you see the news of people fist fighting over Pokemon cards in Costco? I literally did. It's so silly. Hold on. I'm literally going to send this TikTok to myself so you guys can see this. Also, in the meantime, send me your snow... Wait, is Snow Rat taken by a member? Let me check. I don't think it is. It is not. Give me Snow Rat nicknames. I just had to double check before I made you do all that work for nothing. Speaking of prismatic evolutions, though. Chat, this was so silly. It set me into orbit. Is there a full screen button? All right, chat, here we go.
Tired of being so happy all the time? Do you always have a good morning and feel...
Hold on. I'm going to boost the audio. No one plays Streamloots cards or anything. Otherwise, your guys' ears are going to get blown out.
Tired of being so happy all the time? Do you always have a good morning and feel like you have a lot of energy? Do you feel productive and life is moving at a good direction? Well, look no further. Introducing Prismatic Evolution, where you watch your smile fall for pulling nothing at all.
Wait, I can be sad again?
That's right. In fact, you'll never be happy because you'll never pull anything good or your money back guaranteed. All you gotta do is get a pack, snip, rip, and voila! Nothing. It's that easy. So watch your smile fall for pulling nothing at all. Each box comes with 9 booster packs for one easy payment of $250. So what are you waiting for? Come get yours today if you want to. Watch your smile fall for pulling nothing at all.
Isn't that insane? Isn't that so silly? Okay, I adjusted the volume. Hi, cat. All right, let me put the music back. Just kidding, unless I didn't. Oh, I did the wrong one. I lowered it for me and not you guys. My bad. My bad. He looks like the emotional damage guy. He honestly might be. They look very similar. You're not even wrong. Okay. We have Galinda, Parka, Elsa. How we doing, cat? Welcome to the stream. This is Snowrunt. He's my new little guy. Kenny, Snowcone. You guys got any last minute nicknames you guys want to throw in the ring? Before I eeny, meeny, miny, mo while not looking at the screen. Doing good. I hope you are too. I'm thriving. Surviving. I'm on day 3 of being sick. We're gonna hope that I'm like better tomorrow, but I had to actually put on makeup and like look presentable today because I had to take Bentley to the vet for his like yearly vaccinations. So, all right, I'm gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Here we go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are it. We have. Where's my mouse? I landed on cat saying that's fair. All right, let's try this again. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are it. We have. I landed on Cat's message again. This one was hate those peeps. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's literally a lot of messages. Parka! There we go. Parka! The snow runt. I have a conspiracy theory. Pokemon intentionally left out good pills and are waiting till the second distribution in order to punish the scalpers who ordered the first printing. Interesting. It sucks because it would punish the like actual fans. You know what I mean? And like that's the part that makes me think that they wouldn't. But that will be very interesting to see if the pull rates come up. Mike, how are you, gamer? I would have called it Slushy. What a little guy. How have you been doing, Mike? How's life been? How's everyone at Nintopics? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. We're waiting for Pokemon news. We're still at the end of our seats. I'm freezing. Yeah, you guys got a lot of snow in Florida. We also got a lot here in Atlanta. It's like, it's cold. It is a cold time. I cannot blame you guys at all. We're all just doing our best here in the South. We're not used to these temperatures. Make sure to have your pipe strip or your sinks. So that way your pipes don't explode. I don't know if you guys have to do that here in Florida, but that's what we have to do here in Atlanta. Historically, for special sets like Prismatic, the pull rates have been very bad because the sheer number of hits in each set, plus the pull rate math has been done for Prismatic, and it's not great to get the big hitters. I don't know. I don't feel like I've seen anyone pull anything at all for this set. You know what I mean? Nintopic starts in 30 minutes. Pokemon Presents is coming. Yes. Pokemon Legends Arizona. That's so funny. That's a new one. I have not heard it called that. That's really funny. Yeah, I'm excited. Pokemon Presents is going to be on the 27th, if I believe. If I do believe so myself. So, it'll be exciting to get a... Why does everyone have Drizzle? What the hell? It'd be exciting to get a lot more information across the board, because it's just been such a dry year for Pokemon. I feel like when you guys had nothing from Mario, I'm like, wow, we have no crumbs. We have nothing to go off of right now. Blossom's only 65 pounds now. She's a skinny girl. Look at her go. It's from all the healthy treats, all the carrots you've given her. That was the thing you did, right? You just froze carrots and you gave it to her? For little snacks. Frozen carrots for a little frozen girl. There are just too many things that could be a quote-unquote hit to guarantee the good things. Just like good cards in general. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We had an overdose of Mario in 2024. Yeah, you guys got a lot. I hope they announce both Gen 10 and Gen 10 remakes. Imagine. Love Gen 10 that hasn't even come out yet. Let's get the remake. I don't know. I did hear... I don't know if I want to say it. I've heard rumblings. I won't say it. I've heard rumblings in the leaguer community about a potential for something to get announced on Pokemon Day alongside ZA. Obviously, you're going to get all your mobile game updates. Obviously, we know everything else that's going to get announced, right? You're going to get your Pogo updates. You're going to get your Sleep updates. You're going to get your Unite updates. You're going to get, like, all the other stuff, right? But I'm talking, like, in regards to, like, main series. Your updates. Chat, you guys are so smart. Has anyone ever told you guys that? So frozen, I just can't let it go. That's... Connor, you're so relatable. So relatable in your original concepts. I can't believe we haven't got any news in a year for ZA. Like, I agree. It's very out of character for Pokemon to not do updates. However, I am of the team that is glad that they aren't, because Pokemon fans have this really toxic trait of seeing footage that is not even alpha footage, not even beta footage, and tearing it to shreds and then immediately telling all of the developers that they don't even deserve their jobs for footage that's not even a beta of the game. And it's become like really bad. And so like for that reason, I can't blame them, because people have taken these announcements that are supposed to be like really exciting and taken anything that is good about them and immediately just like treating it like crap, to be honest. So I'm honestly glad that they're waiting. I am of that team. That's all gamers, not just Pokemon. I mean, correct, but name me another franchise, because I haven't seen anything from any other franchise ever zoom in on pixels of a tree and then tell people that they don't deserve their jobs because the texture of a tree. I have never seen anything even remotely comparable from any other game franchise. You know what I mean? Like, the biggest controversy I have seen of people giving a similar reaction was from Horizons, when they said that the female, like, protagonist wasn't hot enough. You know what I mean? Like, no one is being like, oh my god, Horizons, that bush, too pixely, how dare you? You know what I mean? Like, at least if it's happening, it's not coming across my feed. Hey! A Pokemon you guys forgot existed! Carablast! How does this guy evolve? I don't even know. I don't even know. Chat. How does one Carablast? Our first non-ice type. We are so weak to fire. It's not even funny. Like, one singular fire type comes along, we're cooked, chat. We're done. Toasted. You trade for Shelmet? I'll see. I'll see. Obviously, because it's trade evos, like trade evos aren't in this game because it'll force evolutions. So I'll see. I'll see how it works for Carablast specifically. I shall see. I don't know. Carablast is up there for like one of the most forgettable Pokemon of like all time for me. I don't know. He's a stinky little guy. Stinky little Gen 5 guy that I don't think anyone remembers. Because I know for a fact not a singular soul has Carablast. What do you guys want to name him? What do you want to name our rotund little guy? Oh my gosh, congrats on getting a Saturday off. Very exciting for you, Professor 𝗔𝗓𝗓. Very, very excited. I'm the opposite. I go back to work. I've had 2 days off for being sick. And then I officially go back tomorrow. So, we'll see. Thankfully, I get to sleep in. If you have one free day in Tokyo, would you go to Disney from opening to closing? In Tokyo? No. Like, if that's my only day in Tokyo, I am doing, like, tour the world. I am seeing everything, tasting everything, experiencing the culture from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to bed. Like, so much. You know, like, Disney I can do in America. You know? Like, I would see so many, just things you can't experience in America, you know? All right, I'm going to eeny, meeny, miny, moe this so I can pick your guys' nicknames. All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by its toe. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are it. We have evil stink bug. Does that fit? It might. I think it might. It actually fits perfect. It's exactly the amount of characters. That's wild. All right. Let's check out our little guys here, chat. Let's check out our little guys and see how good they are. We have, first and foremost, we have Littlefoot, the Amora. Hasty nature, speed boost as an ability, holding the soft sand, our randomized movesets that we got for it are Absorb, Rollout, Powder Snow, and Smackdown. We have Parka, the Snow Runt, who's level 2. It has Skill Link as an ability, which really, we do have Ice Shard. But if we can get like Icicle Spear, something like that, that hits multiple times, we have a shot, chat. We have a shot for this working. Thundershock, Astonish, Powder Snow, and Ice Shard. So not horrible movesets. This is so much better than the Umbreon that we had last time. And last but not least, we have Evil Stink Bug. Quiet Nature with Symbiosis as an ability, with Leech Life, Infestation, and Fell Stinger, which are all stab. That's crazy. This really isn't bad, guys. The movesets we've been getting for this run, so much better than the last few runs that we've had. Have a good one, Mike. Thanks for stopping by, gamer. I will absolutely let Vandy know that you stopped by and said hi. Thank you, gamer. Good luck with the podcast. Tell everyone I say hi. Give Joycey a hug for me. Tell Paul that he's the GOAT. Snorunt can really pop off. Snorunt absolutely has the potential. For sure. For sure. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. But gamers, I am also going to be calling it a stream because I am sick and my tummy is starting to hurt a little bit more. So I am going to call it a stream. We are going to go on a raid though, if you guys are over here on the Twitch platform. So please don't leave yet. No leaving because we're going to go on a raid. Who are we going to raid? I don't know. I don't know. You guys want cozy content? You guys want cozy content? Let me send you guys to this lovely angel. Oh, they're on a BRB. They're on a BRB. Never mind. I'm not going to send you to them. Let me send you to one of my favorite streamers. She's very cozy. I love her a lot personally. But If you are a subby, you can put this message in her chat. If you are not a subby, you can put this message in her chat. She's one of my all-time favorite streamers. She's doing cozy content today, so please show her all the love in the entire world. And I will see you guys all in the next one. She's one of my comfort streamers, so I hope you guys enjoy her. Have a good one, guys. Have a good night. Goodbye.